Flosstube. It's been a minute. We've had so much to do. We got new floors put in. We're planning on repainting our walls, and yeah, so it's been a minute. But how are you guys? I'm good. I didn't get as much stitchy stuff in as I wanted to, but I did get stuff done. Well, not like FFO'd or finished stitching, but I did get some done. The first thing I want to show is I got this pattern from, it's from Strick Mich from Martina Behm. It's called Hitchhiker Shawl. This is the picture of it. And I saw this on Instagram, and I saw that Michelle Benny Stitchy was doing this, and I'm like, you know what? I think I'm going to try my hand in that. So I bought this yarn from Hobby Lobby. It's called Yarn Bee. It's like your grays and your, it goes from white into gray into black. And I'm using 2.75 millimeters needles, and this is my start so far. It's like really freaking tiny. So that's all I've been doing besides cross stitching. So I just wanted to get that out of the way, and yeah. So let's get into stitchy business, I guess. So what I've been working on, I did start my my birthday stitch. It's from Long Non Sampler's Virtue. I absolutely love that. And then this is my start on that. So that's my start on that. And okay, yeah. So, and I'm also doing the I'm on part of 911 Stitchers 911 Stitchers Facebook page, and she has a challenge for us to do 500 stitches this weekend. So I'm currently on 291. So, and I'm putting 500 stitches into that project. So I'm gonna get that done tonight. The other thing I've been working on is my my eyeball from linked this last video. It's from Etsy. It's cross stitch Alexa Kiss, and this is the eyeball monster ice cream cone. And this is how far I got so far on 28 count Arial 2/2 with DMC colors. I cannot wait until this is done. I absolutely love it. I love the quirkiness in it, and like I say, I love Halloween. And then I'm working on the Universal Monsters from the Witchy Stitcher. I don't have before or after pictures, so I guess you guys are gonna have to take my word for it. But what I got this done, that much done so far. And what I have done in like maybe 2 weeks or so, I filled all that in right here. I got all these windows done, got all that gray right here, got this ghost stitched that bat, and then I finished Mrs. Frankenstein, Dracula, and this is going to be my entryway of being witchy and stuff. So I think I got a good chunk in that done. So I absolutely love this. Other people that I saw on Instagram are doing this in black and white. That's pretty cool. You need to guys go check that one out. But if you guys are interested, it's the Witchy Stitcher Universal Monsters. Then I started from I'm probably gonna butcher this name, but it's Sunflower Farm from Cordio e Baricori. I'm sorry if I butchered that. I don't know where my picture is, my title picture, but this is how far I got on this. And this is on 18 count tea-dyed Ada. I love that. It's so summery. I'm not a flower person by all means, but I just love that. Like pop of colors, and I just love stitching with color. Yep. Then, and if you guys have not heard, with everything going on, Long Dong Sampler has been so generous of releasing a free cross stitch sampler. It's called Pandemic. I think it's a tribute to, I guess, what the world is going through right now. And it's a big one, but it's free until the 26th of June. So if you guys want to jump on that bandwagon, I already downloaded mine as soon as I found out because I love Long Dog Sampler. But yeah, it's available for free until the 26th of June. It's a big one. It's 365 by 429. That's a lot of stitches. The other thing that I have started is, because I love Halloween, it's called Stay Home, Save Halloween by the Witchy Stitcher. And I don't have I didn't print out the cover photo, but this is how much I got done so far. And this is just an 18 count tea-dyed Ada. It's a oatmeal Ada that I dyed and baked. So that's how much I got done. If you guys want to see the back, there's the back. I think, nobody sees the back, so, but I'm not embarrassed of it. So that's what I got there. And then I got, what I wanted to do is, I've been watching Two Martini Stitcher. I've not watched a lot of Flosstube lately, but I watched Two Martini Stitcher, and I like her idea of like the planned cross stitching. Like for instance, for Dark 13, like every 13th of every month, you either pick one project that you want to cross stitch on, or you just pick anything that's related into like Halloweeny or dark or stuff. So my dark 13 was the Universal Monsters. Then Jolly 25, and I'm gonna try to see if I can do this. I'm not a very consistent person and stuff like that. I like to, whatever I feel like stitching is what I'm going to stitch. So that's why I have so many whips going. But I'm going to try this because I think it's a really cool idea. So Dark 13th, I'm gonna stitch something on Halloween. Jolly 25 is 25 to 25th of every month. You stitch something Christmassy, so I definitely want to try that. Leap year. Two Martini Stitchers, she put out on, she put the hashtag Long Dog Sampler Leap Year. So, and I started that. I did that on the 29th of February. And I started the Anzac, which I showed my last video. I have not put any progress in that. But that will come back out on the 29th if I have not done so before then. My birthday is the 28th, so every 28th will be the virtue. And then Mad Hatter full coverage. I have not put any stitching into that since my first video. I just need to have the feel of doing something. I can't just say, oh my god, I have to do something like right now, because then it feels more like a chore than a hobby. And I want that, I like cross stitching to be relaxing and fun and not like, oh my god, I got to get that done. Then I started the Stay Home, Save Halloween. I started that the 16th of June. I just saw that in my notes. And then I got, and then I pulled out a couple of things that I have already finished, but not like framed or figured out anything else to do with it. And I figured I'd just show you guys what I have done so far. So this is, I think this was it's from 4 boys and an L girl. I think she has a Flosstube. I think I found it on Instagram or something like that, or To Martini Stitcher, or somebody said something about this, and it's Noelle. I think it was supposed to be for charity or something like that, and it was less than $2. I'm like, well, why not? I mean, it's really cute, so that's what I got done. I got that done last year. It was like literally not long, but I didn't use their called for colors, and I didn't have like the beads and stuff, so I just put a present right there. It's a little different, but I like it. It's cute. I'm gonna make it into an ornament, like sew it into an ornament and hang it on my tree. And then from Lizzie Kate, this is the ABC Halloween string, I believe it's called, and this is what it is. I love that too. And these are just DMC colors. I didn't put any like fancy floss or anything in that, just because it's not a lot of I don't think the variation would have showed up that much. So, and this is on a 28 count Monaco teen coffee dyed and baked. And then I did something for my youngest since he started preschool this year. Well, last year in September. And I just wanted to, this is from Silver Creek Samplers. This is called Now I Know My ABCs, or My ABCs. I love that too. I think it's absolutely cute. And then I just changed, I'd made this is not called for, this is all sulky threads, and I just made it like I have different letters of his name because his name is Blake, and then the year he went to preschool. So I absolutely love how that came out. And I have not ironed anything or washed anything. I really don't wash any of my cross stitch projects. But yeah, I mean, this is sulky thread. This is 14 count Aida and 1 thread, not 2. I think it's really good coverage. Like really good coverage. So that's what I did. And this is like a gray Rit dye. This is, I got this from the Cross Stitch magazine, Halloween, I believe it was last year, or 2018. Somebody please correct me, I think it was last year. This is a, what is this? This is a, 32 count green, I have no idea what it is or who it's from. I think it's a linen. Because it doesn't look like even weave. But I just love that on the green. It's a little darker in person that it's coming up, but I just love that on the green. It's not big. Not big at all, but I really just love that. And then this is from the Witchy Stitcher. This is a free pattern. I love Halloween, and I was playing with some Aida and with some green powder dye. This is just green powder dye. This is green Aida, green Rit dye, and it's the powder, and I did it, I did ice dyeing. Awesome, look at that. I just love that. I absolutely just love that. So, like I said, this is 14 count. This used to be white Aida, and I ice dyed it with, it's just green Rit dye, and just powder. I mean, there's cliquet of like black and blues and reds. It's just, yeah. This is one of my favorites. I absolutely love this. And then, I know Halloween again. I promise I stitch other things. But I also love Hocus Pocus. So I had to have the book. So Witchy Stitcher, I went on and bought the book. This is 14 count oatmeal Aida. This was my very first full coverage. So it's not perfect. I love it. There are mistakes in there, but nobody will know besides me. So this is it. I absolutely love that. Here's a close-up. I think I did a pretty good job at that. And this was also my very first time in backstitching. I have backstitched all that and the stitches around the eyes, or well, yeah, the eye lining, the book. I just, oh my god, I love this. So I have no idea what I'm gonna do with this. I want to hang it up. I want to frame it, and I want to like shadow box it. I don't know. So cool. So that is currently what I have. The other stuff I have on my wall. Yeah, it's just, I mean, yeah, it's on my wall. And then the other thing I got is my husband bought me a Cricut. So a Cricut is a die cutter. It cuts through vinyl. The one I have cuts through fabric. It cuts through a lot. And if I rotate you really quick, these are the butterflies these are the butterflies I made over the weekend. And it's just, and these are the cross stitches I made. So I got Prairie Schooler. I think that's Lizzie Kate right there. That was a, what do you call it? Yeah. I mean, I'll do a close up, maybe insert some pictures or something like that at the end or so. If not, then yeah, I'll do a craft room tour eventually. Yeah. So far, that's pretty much all I did. So my plans for this week are, I definitely want to put more stitches into Virtue. I do have to get up to the 500 stitches. And, yeah, but I want to thank all the subscribers I've had, the new ones, the regular watchers, I guess you would say. Thank you. I know I don't have many, but maybe one day, maybe not. It's fine. It's all good. And my beverage today is a Yingling. Prost. I did get, I didn't buy too much, but I do have now I don't want to spoil this for anybody, but I did get my May 2020 Thread Club from Color and Cotton. Beautiful colors. Absolutely. I think these ones are one of my favorites. So, and this is spoiler, so I'm sorry if you have not got them. Please turn away, mute, I don't know. This is called Pine Needles by Color and Cotton. It's more green than what that shows. Maybe that'll do it better. Oh, yep, there you go. Yeah, definitely more green. There's Pine Needles, then Icy Gray. That's more variegated. That does not look variegated at all. Oh, maybe a little bit. Then Winter Sea. Maple syrup. And mistletoe. I think red should be covered in that too, but that looks pretty cool. I really like that. Yeah. So that's my stitchy mail for the last 4 weeks. I have not really purchased anything. I mean, like besides like DMC floss or Ada that I needed, but that's pretty much all I got. Plans, like I said, I definitely want to work on Virtue. I want to work a little bit more on Stay Home, Save Halloween, because that would be a huge thing. And yeah, I don't know. didn't get much done as I wanted to, but I wanted to show you guys what I have already done. Like I said, I'm fairly newish, so I have a lot of whips. Maybe I'll do a whip parade one day. That will definitely be a little longer video. But yeah, I got knitting and I didn't get a lot of stitching done, so besides that, I'll link the pandemic sampler from Long Dog Sampler in my description box. And yeah, and don't forget, it's free until the 26th, so why not? I mean, but it's a big one. It's up there with Death by Cross Stitch. It's really up there. So yeah, well, I hope you guys liked this video. Give me a thumbs up if you do. Please subscribe to me, and I'll see you maybe in a week or two, depending on how much stitching I got done. You know, mom life. Oh, and I'm back to work again, so yay. Life has changed yet again, but I wish you guys farewell, and stay safe, stay healthy, stay inside. Bye.